Hi everybody, I am back with another book review this week. I am talking about The Third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. It is her autobiography, memoir, biography. Yeah, biography and autobiography is the categorization on the back of this book. If you are not familiar with who Kelly Bishop is, she is an actress. I knew her just from Gilmore Girls and from Dirty Dancing. So in Gilmore Girls, she plays Lorelai Gilmore's mother, Emily Gilmore, and in Dirty Dancing, she plays Baby's mother. Those were the two things that I knew her from. I did not know anything about her acting career or her accolades aside from that before I dove into this book. So it was very interesting to learn that she has been in 100,000 million different things. I had no idea. I also didn't know that she got her start in theater. She was actually a dancer. She used to do a lot of dancing for all of the different Broadway plays and musicals. And fun fact, a chorus line, she was part of the original run of A Chorus Line. She won a Tony for A Chorus Line, and she's basically an icon just in theater alone. Aside from movies and TV and all that stuff, just in theater, this woman is a living legend. So it was so good to learn all of these background things that I had no idea about at all. Also, she loves New Jersey, lives in New Jersey. So that's fun because, I love New Jersey and I live in New Jersey. It was a good book. It was entertaining pretty much from start to finish. Even the parts about, her as a child that sometimes people can get a little lost in the sauce with when it comes to celebrity memoirs or famous memoirs. Sometimes they can be a little kind of lacking or slower when you're talking about the younger years before they're famous and before they find their passions. But this book from the get-go was entertaining. One of the things that I enjoyed the most about this book was that it is written in a way that is very much the way that I imagine she speaks. So I could hear her voice almost narrating the book the entire time I was reading it. It sounds and reads and comes across just like her, and that was very enjoyable for me because she has a very distinct voice, so having that in my head the entire time was amazing. As far as celebrity memoirs, I have read a bunch. I've read Minka Kelly's, I've read the Britney Spears book, I've read actually Lauren Graham, who was one of her co-stars and closest friends. I've read a number of her books. This is up there. This is entertaining from start to finish. It's a good, easy, quick read, and it has an amazing section of all of these pictures from her different projects. So that's A Year in the Life, and the top picture is from Gilmore Girls, and then there's a little bunhead picture in the middle. 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend, even if you're not necessarily a huge Gilmore Girls fan. This was still entertaining because honestly, only a small section of that book is about Gilmore Girls, which was also interesting because that's kind of what she's most well known for. The next book we're going to be talking about is The Return of Ellie Black. It is a thriller. It is a psychological kind of turner. There's a lot going on in this book, and I'm really excited to dig into it and get deeper into it. I love a good thriller. I love a girl is missing, what happened in the interim, now she's back, what happened, what went down, let's unravel all of those knots. Anyway, let me know if you have read either The Third Gilmore Girl or The Return of Ellie Black, and let me know your thoughts and feelings.